Also excited to talk to you. First of all, before we start the interview, I have to congratulate you. Like you, as we all know, you are a rock star. I'm not just saying for the sake of the interview. The kind of work that you take and the project that you come here to fill with. And now, Maharani, I believe it's going to be that feather on your cap. That's for sure.
That's so sweet of you. Thank you. Thank you.
Happy Delhi. So like the Delhi journalists don't get to interact with you guys on a daily basis, but trust me, we love you as much as our Bombay counterparts. Yeah, so that's for sure.
That's so sweet. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Start,
Yeah.
Kirti?
Yes, yes, sure. I have started recording.
Sure. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Kursy ki petiyon ko tight se बांध लीजिए as SonyLIV is all set to take you on a roller coaster ride this November with the release of the much awaited season 4 of Maharani. And today we have with us at Filmibeat one of the most talented actors who is not only a rock star, who not only knows how to make waves, but he knows how to sizzle on the screen and set the screen on fire. And he's joining season 4 in a never before seen avatar. There is no prize for guessing that I'm talking about. The one and only, the talented Shardul Bhardwaj. Hi, Shardul sir. I hope you're doing well. We welcome you on Filmibeat.
Amen. Thank you. Thank you for doing this. Thank you. Sir, बिल्कुल सही चल रही है गाड़ी.
So now, like when we saw the trailer, and I've seen certain episodes, which I cannot, of course, reveal right now. I cannot give spoilers, but you are there to take the audience on a roller coaster ride. So when the makers approached you, like what was your instant reaction? Did you take your own sweet time कि नहीं ये तो मुझे करना है, or you were immediately convinced ये मुझे करना ही है?
So I was approached for an audition first by Himanshu, who does the casting for generally Subhashji's films. You know, the let me start with the showrunner, Subhashji. In our formative years, and I've been doing theater for a while, so when I was doing theater in Delhi, Phasgare Obama, we would watch and rewatch, you know, and I keep eating his head about the making and stuff like that. Then there's Huma, then Shweta, who's also, but I know Shweta from before, huge admirer of her work. Kani, you know, like I can go on and on, like the names here. And this, I was first given a narration, and I didn't have any doubts whether to do it or not to do it. The doubt was whether I'll be able to execute what Puneet sir, our director, and Subhaji expect out of me, because they placed immense trust in me. So, you know, that was the doubt, not not whether to do it or not. It's a good kind of anxiousness, yeah.
So what according to you is the USP of the character? If you could tell us more about it.
He's a human being, right? He's a human being looking for a place in his family in this world, and a world which, you know, for some people, the world reserves only the roundabout ways and dangerous ways, right? That is very central to this man. And what is very central is that Jay's character, he is not out to ruin anybody. He's out to do well by his family first and his mother. And the work or the preparation, because if a script like this comes to you bound, all the episodes, you read through it and you know the immense challenge, because Huma Khan, Nandan, and of course Subhash sir, the writing is so dense, it's so layered, that when you read it, and if you're not reading carefully, you might go for the most obvious acting choices, right? But as the readings went on, as the rehearsals went on, as we started shooting, as more conversations happened, one is always looking for what is actually there, you know, and trying to find out the depth of relationship between a brother and a sister, and a brother and a brother and a mother, and her mother's associates who have been around in the functioning of the party and the politics for much longer than he has been around, you know. So these things, you know.
The one thing I want to ask you now, as an artist, you have done it all, whether it's theater, films, OTT. What is the one thing, that binding factor, which actually attracts you towards a project? Do you go by your gut feeling, or do you decide to go into the depth of the character, or it's a character that appeals you, or it's a production house or a team of writers? What is that one criteria? Can be multiple criteria which you would like to tell?
all Always the people who are working on it. Good films and good theater is not made by people who don't care about their work, right? Who are not interested in the world they live in. See, that's very important. You know, I don't think any of what Maharani is exists in a vacuum. It's the complete intelligence and the curiosity of the writers, directors, cinematographers, and the actors in the world that they live in, right? And one can only approach it like that. So always the people.
You talked about Maharani. Maharani is actually the crown jewel, most popular series that has taken Sony to the next
Yeah,
level.
yeah,
Along with Scam,
yeah.
no doubt. So, do you, as an actor, ever feel some sort of pressure, or you decide to go according to the vision of a director? Ki nahi? Because as an artist, there are times when the project is so much awaited by the audience, and at times the pressure is so much, the anticipation is a different level altogether. There are certain artists who have said that they do feel pressure. But what about you as an artist? Because you are genuinely a very chill person. You are like a chameleon who goes into the skin of the character, does the magic, and then goes off the set and lives his life. What about you, sir?
That's very kind of you. I mean, I feel different pressures. I mean, it's not about, and as I said, I was more interested in, as Subhaji also told me, that, you know, it's a good role. Of course, it's a good role, you know, but that cannot be your limitation. You,
Mhm.
as an actor, have to make that role your own and find it, right? And the challenge is when a role is written very well, no, you might fall into certain traps, which is of the first choice problem. That, I think, that is the I wouldn't call it pressure, but it's a nice kind of uphill task to
So,
achieve. I would, yeah, yeah, yeah,
तो
yeah,
महारानी की बात करें, because you had to opt for a different look altogether, a different dialogue and lingo. So how easy or difficult was it? ऐसे दिल्ली वालों के लिए उतना मुश्किल होता नहीं है. I have seen this. Delhi is known for this. Lingo और dialect बहुत जल्दी पकड़ लेते हैं, because Delhi
yeah,
people,
yeah,
आपको देखा, we are surrounded with people from UP, from Bihar, from Haryana, Madhya Pradesh, हर जगह से we are surrounded. So, how
yeah,
did you get into the skin of the character? Of course, because lingo, what I saw in the episode also, lingo जो लहजा होता है ना सर, वो जो शब्द आने चाहिए. Because in today's time, if you see, there are multiple actors who try to do stuff, but now camera catches everything. As an audience who is
yeah.
exposed to different sorts of cinema, अब हम जल्दी पकड़ लेते हैं. तो आपने उस लिंगो
जी,
के लिए क्या मेहनत की? बिकॉज द रीजन आई आस्क यू सर, अगर आप देखें इंस्टाग्राम का जमाना है सर, 25 सेकंड में रील हम देख लेते हैं, और हमें अगर वो चीज पसंद आ गई, देन वी आर गोइंग टू वॉच द एंटायर सीरीज. 25 सेकंड या 30 सेकंड में अगर पसंद नहीं आती, इफ इट इज नॉट एबल टू रिटेन आवर attention, we don't
mm,
watch it.
mm, mm,
How did you go to depth of the character? And do you think sometimes it also affects, because everything is now on reels?
mm. I think to answer your first part of the question, you're absolutely right. You know, I've spent a lot of time on Delhi streets. Um, Both when I was in school and when I was in college. And there's a large part that the streets and Delhi University have to play in it, because to get by on Delhi streets, you have to know at least three or four accents.
Mhm.
Like if you want to spend a lot of time on Delhi streets, you have to know. It's a life skill. Otherwise, someone will come and do whatever they want to and get away,
Exactly.
right? So
People
you
also
have to, yeah, you have to navigate it, and and the good thing about, I think सबको भटकना चाहिए. सड़कों पे तो भटकना ही चाहिए, खास करके भारत की सड़कों पे तो भटकना ही चाहिए. It's so rich, no? And then in the strangest of places, people welcome you to sit with them and talk. And I've many instances like that. Even when I'm shooting outstation, especially say for example Maharani हम जहाँ shoot कर रहे थे, होशंगाबाद या भोपाल. I like to get out. I like to talk to people. I like to meet people. It there is this एक spirit होती है. See, dialect is also a lot about rhythm and a spirit and a spirit of where the person comes from and things like that. So that that really stands out to me a lot of times, and it's quite interesting to me, intriguing to me, uh, so to say. Yeah.
Talking about the second part, like where we talk about the retention level of the audience has actually decreased. Now we decide that so many
Mm.
areas and when people consuming content on Instagram and then deciding कि हमें film या OTT series या television show देखना है के लिए. How easy and difficult as an artist it is for you? Because not only as an artist, the producers, directors, उनके लिए बहुत difficult हो चुका है. Because 25 सेकंड में सब
Right.
decide कर देते हैं. So how is it
बिल्कुल
challenging?
बिल्कुल.
What is your take on it, sir?
I'd be very honest. I have still not understood it because I'm not in the position to be selling the show, right? I'm comfortable like that, uh, but I'm sure it must be very difficult for people because everybody wants that one line that encapsulates everything under a reel and things like that. I'm sure it must be difficult for people. And also, the other thing is that for a show like Maharani to be in its fourth season and people still waiting for it, I think is a big achievement in a world where everything is so fleeting, right? So I'm sure these guys are doing something right. Kangra Talkies and SonyLIV. I think they're doing something. Uh, but I also, I feel that, yeah, of course, there is this fleeting idea and things like that. I've seen that with my films. None of my films, a lot of my independent films have been instantly watched. They've been watched over a period of 4 years, 5 years, 6 years. I still, not just my films, other films also. For example, the life that Phasgare Obama has had is phenomenal, right? People are still discovering it and they're still watching it. I think जो दिल से बनाया होता है, मेहनत से बनाया होता है, उसकी उसकी लाइफ थोड़ी लंबी होती है. उसको हम लोग जो इंस्टेंट जो ग्रेटिफिकेशन है उसमें वी कैनॉट कैटेगराइज दैट. इट्स हार्ड टू. या.
We have talked about Shardul as an artist. Now I want to know how do you see yourself? Because trust me, it's not easy. Like I've been to Bombay and Bombay is a very fast city. I remember someone asked me, भैया दादर के लिए कौन सी स्टेशन के लिए कहाँ जाना है? I told him नहीं मुझे नहीं पता. Within a fraction of a second, he was right now here and he was at least 200 meters away from me. बॉम्बे में चाय भी कटेंगे एंड दिल्ली फॉर पीपल हु हैव लिव्ड इन दिल्ली लाइक इट्स अ बिग थिंग. हम लोग चाय भी चुस्की आराम से पीते हैं, बात करते हैं. How easy and difficult was it or for you to navigate the city? Because Bombay, trust me, like whenever I go to Bombay, it takes some time for me to adjust. The vibe, of course, is very vibrant, very different altogether. But it's a fast city, especially when a person is coming from Delhi. How did you adjust? And was there ever a phase where you level like नहीं, अब नहीं हो रहा, or you had to back up, या अब घर चले जाना चाहिए, या family members के reaction कैसा था? Did they support you fully? Because I think it's a very unpredictable job, sir. It's not a just run of the
Yeah,
hill
yeah,
9 to 5.
yeah,
Every job is very
yeah,
difficult. Say, sir, you guys see the highest of highs and the lowest of lows. So, if you could
right.
tell us about your family members' reaction and how did you navigate the entire city?
I think first of all, Bombay, Mumbai now. I mean, it's a very interesting city in the sense that, of course, you see the fast pace of it in Dadar and CST and all of that, but there are many, many Mumbais, right?
Mhm.
If you, I think I would like to believe I'm interested in Mumbai, you know. I really like the city. There are different places, right? When you go to shoot in Vasai, people say, "Hey, Vasai to Bombay," nahi," but it's as much Bombay, you know. It's a sleepy, you know, pace. You walk down a little. So I live in Andheri West. You go to Andheri East. It's a different world altogether, right? Andheri East also has various worlds. There is a world of very huge multinationals, and then you go slightly ahead, then you'll see Chakala and other places where factories are there, workers are there, right? Yeah, and then you have the harbor line with cotton green and everything. I think the city has a lot of history and a lot to offer. You need to look. Um, बट प्रॉब्लम क्या होती है हम लोग में से कई लोग मुंबई को बस कर्म भूमि समझ के छोड़ देते
हाँ,
हैं
सब लोग नहीं कर
हम हाँ और उसको शहर को ना हम पता नहीं अपनाते नहीं है कि जैसे अगर दिल्ली में अगर आप हैं तो आप सिर्फ और सिर्फ हौसका से वसंत विहार के बीच में थोड़े ना रहते हैं आप कभी कभी पंजाबी बाग भी जाते हैं करोल बाग भी जाते हैं मजनू का टीला भी जाते हैं हुमायूंपुर भी जाते हैं तो वो अगर आप उतने में ही रहिएगा तो शायद लेकिन हाँ surviving in the city can get a little tricky. I think the most important thing is to have maybe if even if small, then a community of people that you invest in, and I think um, I've had it. Other people have had it. I the highs and lows. Yeah, I mean, if you can keep your head, if you have people around you who can keep you grounded, I think it's more difficult to handle your highs than your lows because if you know that whatever acclaim or success that you get is doesn't only speak about you but speaks about everybody who's worked with you. I think that keeps you a little grounded.
One thing I would like to add, so Mumbai gives a lot. All you have to be is patient because Mumbai, one
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
city, altogether different character in itself. Bombay अपने एक फिल्म होती है ना उसका किरदार है मुंबई that's for sure.
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल
After 10 minutes, we don't miss a single beat, so we have to quickly wrap it up. We will play a quick rapid fire with you. You have to be very
Mhm.
instant, spontaneous. You are the businessman, entrepreneur, and the entire audience, readers, listeners are the customer. You have to give me 5 reasons why they should watch Maharani season 4 on SonyLIV.
5 reasons.
5 reasons, yeah.
Okay, I'll try. I think first is I was talking in other interviews also is that the good thing about Maharani is that you could be a fan of political drama. This is for you. You could be a fan of family drama, the interpersonal of family. This could be for you. You could be fan of moments of real humor. This could be for you. So it cannot be pigeonholed in one thing, right? And the second reason I think is that Maharani season 4, the canvas has become much larger. So it's national politics also, you know. We've shot in Delhi, we've shot in Kashmir. So the canvas is much larger, as the trailer must have also sort
But
of told you. Yeah, and third is in a world of, as you were saying earlier, in a world of instant gratification and fast cutting, this is a show which gives you time to watch it and it is grounded, you know, and people can see themselves in these people rather than something very far away. The fourth, I really think you should watch it for the writing.
Exactly,
really.
exactly.
Like I think it is really well written. And fifth, um, I think we had some cutting edge uh, cinematography and sound work done on this. Yatrik did the sound. Anurag Solanki, who also studied at FTII, did the cinematography. It's I mean, as you would have seen in the trailer itself, it looks like something that holds up internationally. So so I think these are the five reasons. Yes.
Yeah. The visual appeal also, sir, this time they have actually taken things to the next level. Four times better.
Yes.
That's what. Talking about
Yes.
you, what's that one thing in your bucket list that Shardul now wants to tick it off? One thing which you would like as an actor, as a human being. But let's first talk about it as an artist. The particular filmmaker who is in your bucket जिनके साथ आप काम करना चाहते हो. Well, let's believe in the power manifestation. आप इस इंटरव्यू
Mhm.
में बोलियो never know the universe is listening one director or one filmmaker, one producer that you would now like to next work with.
First of all, I would like to keep working with each, and I'm not being cheesy. I would like to keep working with each and every director I've already worked with because it's I can tell you the love I have for them, and then the other list is too long. You know, it's too long
You can take
because I um I, no, I will not. I'll tell you why. Because I think the ones that I leave, uh, that is not nice, you know, because then I will be forcing myself to just like rank five people. I don't want to do it. Yeah, yeah.
but one particular genre that you're not experimented with, now you would like to experiment.
I had not done a very stylized comedy till now, and I was so
Hmm.
excited when Suresh Triveni, who was done Tumhari Sulu and Jalsa, so I just finished a film with him. Madhuri ji is there, Tripti Dimri, she is there, Maa Behen. So I did that. That was quite fun. You know, I had never done anything like that, and it was quite a joyride doing it. So I had not done something like that. Yeah, I mean, and what else? I mean, I'd love to do horror. I've not done horror. Yeah,
You would like to
yeah.
spook the audience now with your acting prowess.
Let's see. Yeah, yeah.
Now it's time to spook them. Exactly.
Yeah,
So
maybe.
you are someone who has seen it all, especially in terms of you have a theater background, you have actually studied acting. So somewhere down the line, not now, maybe 10 years, 15 years down the line, would you like to experiment with direction also? Because theater है सर आपको हर चीज सिखा देती है. मतलब आपके पास देयर टाइम स्टेज में आपके आवाज चली जाती है बहुत बार. प्रॉप अवेलेबल नहीं होता या फिर इम्प्रॉम्प्टू सारी चीजें मैनेज करना है. Would you like to experiment with direction also somewhere down the line? Because director is the captain of the ship. Would you like to take the
Mm,
responsibility?
mm. I would not. No, no, no. The thought of knowing everything and having a vision and people asking you questions and you needing to know the answers, oh my God, that's a scary thought. No, no, no.
One
I mean,
final question.
I have real respect for directors. The lives they live. Oh my God.
Very true.
Yeah.
If you are reborn as a human being again, अगर फिर से आपका जन्म होता है, would you again like to opt for to be an actor? फिर से एक अभिनेता बनना चाहेंगे, एक आर्टिस्ट बनना चाहेंगे, or you would like to be something else, like a something different profession altogether?
नहीं एक्टर एक्टर तो बन गया ना अभी अभी अगर वापस से आना हो तो you know when I was growing up I wanted to become an archaeologist so I'd pursue that maybe.
Wish you that. And wish you all the very best. Thank you for the valuable
Thank you.
time. And as the clock will strike 12 on 7th November, I'm damn sure people are going to love Maharani because whatever glimpses that I have seen, what the journalists have seen, we loved it. And trust me, 7th November is going to be a kick-ass day. And I wish you and the entire team of Maharani season 4 all the very best. 3 सीजन आ चुके हैं, चौथा सीजन को बहुत टाइम से ऑडियंस वेट कर रही है, फाइनली इट्स देयर। थैंक यू सो मच फॉर योर वैल्यूबल
Thank
टाइम।
you.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Thank you.
as I said, 7th November को you already know what you are doing. Your entire weekend should be booked just for watching what? Maharani season.
Maharani 4.
So,
Thank you.
thank you so much for
Thank
your
you.
valuable time.
Thank you for doing this. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Bye.
Thank
Thank
you
you,
so
Shardul.
much.
Thank you. Thank you,
Thank
Taken
you.
all the best, guys. Thank you,
Yeah.
sir. Thank you
Thank
for
you.
your time.